What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to show you guys exactly what I use for leaders, pike leaders specifically for predatory fish. You could even use this for muskie. I've never caught a muskie before, but should work the same. Now, you guys are probably going to learn something today, I hope. No, you probably are. Okay, I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do it. Now we're going to make a pike leader. First thing you're going to need is you're going to need some fluorocarbon material. This one right here is the Berkeley Pro Spec. I've been using this one for quite a while. This one is a 50-pound test, diameter of 0.029. So that's this right here. So this is what you're going to need. You're going to need some split ring pliers. We're going to need swivels. This one is the size 4 and some size 3 split rings. Now, first thing is what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut our fluorocarbon leader, and I'm gonna make it, you can make it about 2 feet long or so. So we'll start with that. Cut this, okay. And now you're gonna need a lighter. So it is a little bit windy outside, so I'm not using a lighter, I'm using like a torch because it'll just make it a lot easier. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to, just get this fluorocarbon just close enough, just so it kind of melts it down a little bit. You don't want to get too close. You see how it kind of mushrooms up just like that? Okay, so that's a mushroom head. Okay, so once you got your mushroom head, on the other side, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a swivel. Where'd my swivel go? Right here. So I'm gonna grab my swivel out. So what you want to do here is you want to do a clinch knot. All you have to do is just do 2 wraps in total. So I'm just gonna loop this in. Okay, I'm gonna just like so. We're gonna wrap her around 2 times. All right. And then we're gonna bring it back through itself. Just like so. You see that? Just like that. When we're gonna kind of wet it. You want to tighten it down. You want to tighten that down as much as possible. And now you're thinking, hey, what if I have a big fish? And then what if it slips? Fluorocarbon slips quite easily. What we're going to want to do here, so I'm going to cut it down quite short, but not crazy short here. Just like so. And just in case you get that big fish, what you're going to do is we're going to give that a mushroom head as well. So we're gonna melt that mushroom head down. You don't want to get too hot. If it turns black, then you overheated it. Just like that. This way, let's just say if it does slip, it's just gonna hit that mushroom head, it's gonna stop it. All right, that's the first thing. Now your next thing is you want to stick your split ring on. So okay, so I have a lure here. This is the Len Thompson 5 of diamonds. We're gonna use our split ring plier, and we're actually gonna kind of open that up. Just like so. So now you have a lure with tons of action. Now you might be asking me, okay, how do I stick this end to my fishing line? Okay, so because we have that mushroom head that we made, we're not even gonna tie with a fluorocarbon end. So what I'm gonna do here, we're gonna do a uni knot on one end. I'm gonna put those 2 lines together. We're gonna form our uni knot. So I'm gonna actually wrap it around, actually only 3 times is okay. 1, you're gonna wrap it through its own loop right there. That's 2, and then 3, just like so. So I have my uni knot just like that. We're gonna wet it, all right? Cinch it down, and watch this. With that mushroom head, we're gonna tighten it down right there. Super, super tight as possible. And we're gonna take our scissors, and then we are gonna we're gonna cut this tag in, close as possible. Okay, and make sure to throw this away in a dumpster. Every little bit counts. And there you have it. So now I have my lure to a swivel, to my mushroom head and uni knot. Super strong. And the reason why I make this leader 2 feet long is, let's just say in case a pike does fray this edge of this line a little bit, you don't have to be afraid of you know, having to throw away this entire piece of fluorocarbon. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut that portion off, and then I'm gonna retie it back onto that swivel, and then you still have some left. The reason why I do this, I'll show you guys exactly why. I absolutely hate steel leaders. I like titanium leaders, but they're good titanium leaders. They are $12, $13 a piece, and to be honest with you, they still fail. When titanium leaders fail, they'll just snap and break, and you can't even tell when it's gonna fail. You don't see any fraying or anything. And it has happened to me where I've lost lures or fish because it has broke. Now, the reason why I don't use a snap, snaps are not as strong as a split ring. Now, this is the type of snaps I hate right here. So right here I have a snap, super cheap. I'll show you guys right here, and I'll tell you why this is super cheap. So this one right here, if you were to get a snap, avoid these ones right here. It doesn't even have a hook or a loop on it. They're super weak. Usually what happens is when you get a big fish, they could potentially fail and just open up just like that. If you were to get a snap, get one that at least has this hook portion right here. So you want that little hook lip right there. But again, I've still had snaps fail, so I try to avoid using snaps at all completely, and it takes me literally seconds to actually change out my lures if I wanted to, but you just have to always have split ring pliers around. Now, this one is a 50-pound leader. This is the bare minimum I would go for a pike. I would probably go like 60, 70, 80 pounds for the leader. And you know, a lot of guys are going to wonder, hey, why are you buying 80-pound leader? Like, what are you trying to catch, a shark? You're not buying it for the pounds and weight, you're buying it for the thickness. So if you're getting an 80-pound leader, you're gonna get a much thicker fluorocarbon. So let's just say if it did fray, it'll still hang on. Now, if you guys like what you see, please do me a solid. Just hit that like button, subscribe, ring that bell, share it with your friends, share it with your fishing buddies, and hopefully this method of leaders helps you out. Aside from that, I actually have a lot of videos coming soon. Well, I haven't made them yet, but I have a lot of plans. So I have actually recently partnered with some very large companies, and I'm excited to go pick up some products, and you will probably see, well, my next video is going to be something that has to do with my Jeep. Ooh. My next video, it's going to be something that has to do with my Jeep. I purchased something for it, mainly for my fishing trips, and I'm excited to have it installed on the vehicle. It's going to be super exciting year for me. I've signed up with some very large partners, and I hope I see you guys fairly soon. Make sure to leave a comment below. Tell me what you want to see. Let me know if you guys like this type of video, if you like these tips or tricks or anything like that. And we'll see you next time.